slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me. It seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today we are going to be doing a day in the life. I'm going to take you along with our day. We have so many things planned, so many activities, food related content, some tutorials. We are going to the mountains today, and I figured what better day than today to pick up the camera and take you along with us. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not already, and turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss any future content. And if you are excited to get into our day, let's go.
So just sit with me, talking through the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning.
All right, everyone, our grocery order just came in. We shopped Instacart this week. If you did not hear, there was a mass shooting in Boulder, Colorado at King Soopers. Unfortunately, some people lost their lives, and it was just senseless and horrific. So what I ended up doing was ordering from Instacart because a percentage of my purchase was going to some of the families. It's a small part, but I wanted to help in any way possible. So if you are a praying person, go ahead and pray for those families because it was just awful. So not to bring the whole video down, but I just did want to throw that in there, and we can start on the grocery haul. So over here we have some frozen blueberries and frozen pineapple. I have the Ultimate Southwest blend. I really love this for burrito bowls and things of that nature. And then here we have some edamame. I love edamame for me just because it's a huge source of iron and protein for me personally. And then over here we have some extra firm tofu. We have some organic minis, the guacamole. We have some cage-free brown eggs. We have some gold potatoes and Brussels sprouts. And then over here we have some snacking tomatoes and some little gem lettuce, arugula, and some baby spinach and baby kale. Unfortunately, this happened to me again. It was not refunded in my receipt, so I'll have to dispute that, but that seems to happen to me a lot, which is fine, but I would prefer the newer lettuce and produce, but that's okay. And then over here I have some sweet bell peppers. I have some asparagus and 3 tomatoes on the vine. I have some broccoli and some lemons for my water. Over here I have the saddest looking squash ever, and it was pretty expensive honestly, so I don't know what happened there, but that's okay. I have some vegan mayo, Dijon mustard, I have some soy sauce, I have the marinara sauce that I love, the traditional salsa, the mild of course because I can't handle any spice, and I have some tahini for hummus. I ran out of that. I have some coconut water over here for my smoothies, and then I got these whole grain puffs for my daughter, and I got these little crunchies. They're apple and sweet potato little puffs for my daughter as well. I have some taco sauce over here. I did get these smoothie melts. I definitely have to start paying attention to the ounces because one of these was like $1, and I really wanted to get a bunch of them, so got one of those to try out. I have some corn muffin mix. I really love this because I can make savory pancakes out of it, and I don't add egg or milk. I just add flax and some almond milk. I really love the veggie corn dogs. They just recently went to vegan for Morningstar Farms. A lot of the times they would use egg or milk in their products, so I'm super excited that these are now vegan. I have some orange juice for smoothies and my son. And then I have some meatless crispy tenders. I'm gonna make some buffalo chicken lettuce cups with these and the little gem lettuce, as well as some Sir Kensington's mayo with some buffalo wrapped around it. It's gonna be really good. And then I have some sourdough bread. And then over here, I have some flour tortillas, as well as some Great Northern beans, garbanzo beans, black beans, lentils, and some refried beans. These are typical in my weekly grocery hauls. I usually get a lot of beans. And that is all. All in total, we spent $97.16, which was super close to last week. I don't know if you remember, but we are going to put all of this away. And I actually still have family visiting, so I'm gonna take you up the canyon. We are gonna head to Estes Park, which is one of our favorite loops to do when people from out of town come. And yeah, we are gonna go have some lunch up there, maybe check out the Stanley Hotel, and we are gonna take you with us. Coffee, check. Snacks, check. One kid, check. We are on our way. Lila, what are we going to see? What are we going to see?
A moose.
Yeah, so excited. Gonna go see a moose. After that beautiful mountain drive, we ended up stopping at the Stanley Hotel, which, if you are not familiar, this is the hotel that inspired the movie The Shining. It is so close to home, and we absolutely love taking guests here. We stopped and had a bite to eat at Cascades, the restaurant in the hotel, and it was absolutely lovely to catch up and just kind of slow down for the day. After we got back from the mountains, I noticed that my face was getting super dry, so I pulled out some of my rose water toner that I like to make. I did film this a little bit back, and I just never ended up sharing it with you, which is silly of me. This is a really wonderful way to save some money, and it's a good way to use up some of those old roses that you may have sitting around. My husband got these for me. So sweet of him, but all that you need is some roses. You're gonna need some face toner, which is essentially just witch hazel. You could just use regular witch hazel if you wanted. And then you're gonna need some distilled water. And I'm gonna make a rose water toner for my face to spritz on in the morning. There are so many benefits to this. You can definitely Google that if you would like. And then I'm also going to make some rose oil, and that's just nice to have for some moisturizer in the morning and in the evening. So this is a lot easier than you think. You're just going to need a cup of distilled water. You're just going to put that into a pot to boil with some roses, and you're just going to boil this down until it has this consistency. I'd say about 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna head on over to my little apothecary over here in my dining room, and I'm gonna grab a carrier oil to make my rosehip oil. And I like to use this as a moisturizer before I put on my makeup, and then I also like to put it on my face after I cleanse in the evening. And I just find that my face wakes up a little fresher and more moisturized, and I don't see any drying or peeling, and that is a big thing for me in the winter. So if you experience that, I definitely think that you should try this recipe. And I get a lot of my recipes from this book right here. I can link it down below. If you do have any questions about anything herbal, I am in no way, shape, or form an expert, but I have been doing this for a while now, so drop them in the comments and I can answer anything down below. And I'm just showing you here something that I like to do with the kids, but you can use some of your extra rose water as a dye temporarily. So I just like to use some old paper towel or some cotton sheet or something like that, and I do an accordion fold and then I do a football fold. I do have a video on this, and this is called shibori. It's just a series of folds that you can use to dye some of your clothing, and you just dip the corners in and let that water soak into it, and then you can unfold it and it can be wrapping paper or just something fun to put on your fridge. But I just wanted to share that, just if you were looking for some things to do with toddlers. My son really loves to help with these. I end up storing my rose water in the refrigerator until I need it, and then I just put it in a spray bottle and spritz it on my face whenever my face is feeling a little dry. And then that grapeseed oil and the rose petals will sit there for around a month and infuse, and then I can use that as well. And now on to dinner. I just made a mix of brown and white rice and some homemade honey mustard. So there's mayo, Dijon mustard, a little bit of maple syrup, and some salt and pepper, and that's it. And then some arugula and kale and spinach. And then I made some salmon for everybody else, and some sweet potato, Brussels, and a little bit of onion. And that was dinner. I wanted to take the time to share this beautiful Colorado sunset with you, and I wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart just for being here. I really appreciate all the support lately. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with